Peace be unto you. In this video, we'll be looking at a demon called Chaos. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Ensure to hit the like button so more people can benefit from the knowledge we will be sharing in this video. Alright, without further ado, let's get to the video. Chaos, also known as Chaos, the guardian of the abyss, shadow of God or parent of the parentless, is the primordial deity who embodies the void without form and void that existed before the creation of the multiverse. The primeval void became the primordial entity that rules the void and the abyss, becoming the creator of the primordials. If you are new to this channel, ensure to hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post a new video. We post God's enlightened content. Welcome to the first series of Chaos. They are the goddess of nothingness, oblivion, the void and the abyss. They were self-created with the purpose of being the bridge between the heavens and the earth, and between the celestials and humanity. Thus, partly reduced the amount of paperwork the angels required to do. They are the primal god venerated by the ancient Grimo-Romans and the possible destroyer of the Megaverse. As such, they are one of the most ancient beings and have existed before time itself. They are considered to be one of the strongest existence, whose powers surpass almost all other beings. They are one of the original members of the three great titans of creation. In the myth, Chaos is the primordial source of all things, being also in the state in which the entire universe was its primordial state. Chaos is the world in its unfinished state. Chaos presents others, cosmos being the primordial void from which everything came and to which everything would inevitably return, only to start again in a new cycle. Chaos is also the ancestor of all gods, worship of paganism and polytheism. This is the worship and claiming of gods other than Yeshua. Chaos is paganism, heresy, and pagan adultery personified, the source of all witchcraft and heresies. Chaos is one of the first pre-existential entities to come into being even older than God himself and his wife Babalu. Not much is known about the origins of Chaos, but it is believed that at the beginning, when the universe was its primordial state, plunged inside a primordial soup of antimatter, was when Chaos appeared. At the beginning of the world was its most primitive and chaotic state, with temperatures comparable to absolute heat, which was then cooled by the chaotic waters of zero absolute, that is Chaos, which thus allowed the emergence of darkness, the last precede to God. I and Chaos and the darkness, the three main manifestations of our void and the internal arch rivals of God. When the Lord wanted to start creation, the guardian of the abyss, living up to his title, did not want to allow the resplendent Yash to create the universe, going to war with the Almighty. In the war, Chaos created the primordials, better known as Protagonist, primitive anthropomorphic specifications of concepts and ideas that did not yet exist and were in the most basic and simple state, such as earth, sky, underworld, night, darkness, love, and time. After the war ended, Chaos entered a state of deep hibernation, having remained unconscious for billions of years. Even before the first day of creation, when the Lord then created the light, the stars and everything in the cosmos, the primal void was filled by billions of bubbles, filling Chaos' body, which consequently caused Chaos to become the gap between dimensions such as heaven and hell, also being the dark void behind the stars. The multiverse could be said to exist with the primordial void body, that is Chaos. In religions, primordial Chaos is normally the building block that the being of others used to create the universe, with the body of primitive Chaos being the foundation of the cosmos. In fact, God, the ruler of order, uses primitive chaos to give rise to creation, bringing the non-existent into existence and order from disorder. However, this does not exactly place chaos as a co-creator. It can be said that chaos is like a blank canvas that God, the author, uses to design and write his creation. However, although chaos is mainly interpreted as the mythological figure chaos referred to by the Greeks, this chaos should not be understood as specifically the Greek chaos, as this is one of the many interpretations that humanity has had of its silent, chaotic, pre-existential being. Chaos is more than the primordial waters of Babylon or the Sumerians, and more than a devourer of worlds or a yawn void. Chaos is the gap that exists where there is no order, being almost omnipresent in all places where law, justice, and order does not prevail. Chaos is discord, and their weakness is harmony. Among the Abrahamic pantheon, chaos is known by another name, Tehom, a true shadow of Yeshua. Appearance. Chaos does not have an actual true form. They commonly appear in the form of vast darkness made of dark matter and dark, infinite energy that expands infinitely, showing that chaos can take the form of androgynous, make infinity itself finite for them. Although they have no true form, they usually take the form of androgynous, naked, hairless entity made of purple darkness mixed with vanta black, a color so dark that it absorbs 99.96% of light. Chaos' true form can best be described as a transcendent void that exists outside the confines of the universe, when the entire megaverse existing within their noiseless, chaotic body, something that wasn't so frightening to ancient peoples who believed the world to be the remains of a chaotic entity that was defeated by the ruler of order. From Chaos' point of view, all the infinite worlds created by years like universe, planet, realms, and multiverse are just bacteria to them, with the multiverse being the same as soap bubbles that exist inside their body. When manifested through avatars, Chaos described it as entering within themselves, with Zeus comparing it to Chaos' manifestation within the universe as an author inserting themselves into fiction. However, Chaos has taken human forms when it desires to visit Earth, a skyland, an underworld, an alternate realm, or just anywhere there are people as it doesn't want them to get erased from existence. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Endeavor to join us on the second series of Chaos. Remain blessed.